Joining me on the tarot machine. This is your monthly reading for the sign of Aries for the month of March 2020. The decks I'll be using is the Tarot of Dreams tarot deck, and I'll be clarifying with the Leviathan tarot. This could be for your sun, moon, and rising. You can go ahead and check out other videos to see if it links up, or you could get some more information about it. And you could go also check out if you have a Aries in your Venus to see how your love is doing. This reading will have love and general rolled into one. So let's go ahead and get these cards shuffled to see what messages you will be dealing with in the month of March. Let's see what's want to come out for you to start this off. Okay. I wanted to flip over real quick. You got the Eight of Swords. So, in job or relationship, Aries, you could be doing this to somebody, or somebody can be doing this to you. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped either on a scenario that's going on around you, or you feel trapped about how to pursue getting into a relationship, or how to move forward to bring a relationship to your life, or how to maneuver a certain person towards your direction when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. That they have this kind of confusion, like they're stuck in their place and don't know what to do. If it's a job thing, it's just saying that you kind of held down at the job at this time. It ain't you is trying to look for an out at the job, or you're trying to find something different at the current job you're working at, and you just ain't finding it, or you're just not seeing it. You know, this you got the Emperor in the upright. So, this is an Aries card. So this is you. So let's start with the job first. What it's saying is that no matter if you feel trapped at the job, what it's saying is you still maintaining control of your work environment, of what all the work that's being brought to you, what is going out, is showing that you are interjecting systematics when it comes to performing your job. If you're looking for another job, you being real stern about what you will want when you stop kind of being frozen on making a move. So if you're trying to go for a job, it's saying that you're going to have more thought and control, and you may want a job that you become a manager, or you want to be a CEO, or you want something more of controlling a staff of people to perform a certain task with a new job. If you're going for a new job, if you are in a relationship, Aries, they see this about you, you see this about them, that you looking at this person and seeing that they have a lot of control when it comes to their emotions, or being in a relationship on a one-on-one. They are more of the dominant factor when it becomes a union between two people. You know what I'm saying? They see this in you, Aries. Aries, you see this in them. That that they, when you get in a relationship with them, they take total reign of the relationship. They become the navigator of that relationship. Oh yeah. The King of Cups in the upright. So what it's saying is, let's start relationship first. It's saying that you have a certain type of person that you, either they see this in you, Aries, you see this in them, they see this in you. That as you have a fair balance when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. You got your emotions together, you know what I'm saying? Emotionally, you know what you want, and you know how to control your emotions when it comes to being in a one-on-one union with somebody. They see this in you, you see this in them. Of this person that you're trying to go for. It could be a water sign that you're going for, but you see that you getting a fair balance within a person if this is the type of person you want to link with in a relationship. If it's the job front, it's saying that you're emotionally satisfied for now, even though it's some confusion about what you want to do the next level of your career and you don't know what to do to move it in that direction, but you're satisfied emotionally and you have enough control that it's not sending you off kilter when it becomes you doing your job. So if you're going for a new job, it's just saying that before you go and head out to find a new job, you're going to try to find something that it also satisfies both needs. That you feel satisfied at the end of the day, and that your feelings is not being hurt on the job front, and you're gamed up for that. Plus, you want something that has more control. You're looking for something that's more heart centered when it comes to your job profession. Yep, the Eight of Wands. You're definitely stuck. The Nine of Wands in the upright. So, Nine of Wands. Let's start with the job front first. What it's saying is, you can either be looking for a job or you're trying to stay at your current job. What you is you're stuck because you're trying to reevaluate what you learned from that job, what you obtained from being there, no matter if you was there for months or years or decades, or you're trying to reformulate what you learned there to maybe present it to somebody else, or you present it to higher ups if something is offered that fits your need at the current job you're at. If this is a relationship, Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them, that they're kind of stalled. They sitting back trying to, I want to say, mold over how they relationships went in the past. You know what I'm saying? So they're not moving forward, even if you're trying to pursue them. If you see they the right candidate to be in a one-on-one relationship, either you're doing this or this other person is doing this to you, that they are not really rushing up to be in a relationship because they in this mulling point. They just mulling over stuff. You know, it is more of a self-reflection of how they fit in a relationship or a union with somebody. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. This came up with the last reading. The Tree of Life in the reverse. The Tree of Life to me is when it's in the upright, that means you set up everything and your tree, your whole tree is bearing its fruit. That's what it means to me. If it's in the reverse, it's saying it's saying it's some missing elements in your life that you're trying to reconnect. So let's go ahead and start with the job thing first. If you at a current job or looking for another job, you feel like there's more for you to do. You haven't tapped out all your work skills. That you're looking for something that can blanket all that and complete you as an employee to either upgrade your game so you can present it to somebody else, or upgrade you on a skill that keeps your job interesting. That's all it means to me when it's on the job thing. If it's a relationship thing, by you sitting back, you is really trying to find out what a relationship is going to bring to you. You know what I'm saying? They see this in you, Aries, you seeing this in them. That because they're not moving, they seem like they're trying to figure, okay, if I get in a relationship one-on-one with somebody, what is it going to bring me any different than me being by myself? You know what I'm saying? What is I'm getting added on to? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it seems like in the relationship thing. They're trying to figure out if they get in a relationship, how this is going to morph or complete them as a whole person when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. That's why they ain't moving. They're trying to really analyze how a relationship is going to work for them. You know what I'm saying? What's the pros and cons? I could do better by myself, or can I do better with somebody else? Or, so they mulling over this to try to complete themselves. Not really a union, but complete themselves before moving forward into a relationship. Yep. The Tower and the Upright. The Tower and the Upright. Let's start with the relationship first. Aries, either you going through this, or they see this, or this other person see this in you. They seeing that you're either went through something catastrophic with a past relationship that kind of left you kind of not moving, or moving in a direction to start a new relationship, or they feel that, I want to say, and I'm hearing this, that it's something about your character that they feel may bring a little chaos into the relationship. If they get in a union with you, you're so stern and so emotional, they're figuring either you get in a relationship with them, they get in a relationship with you, that something about their individuality in their relationship is going to take a damage. That's what I'm hearing. That once they get in a union with you, their whole construct of how they think about themselves in a relationship is going to change. That's why they're not moving, because they may not want to change. They want the relationship, but they may not want that change. They want to keep some of their independence when they get in a union. They still want to have a voice. They still want to have this stuff. And they are mulling over the thing. If I get with this Aries, and that's got a lot of power, and they got their emotions, is I'm going to get wrapped up to the point that I lose myself in this relationship. That's what I'm hearing, is I'm going to lose myself in this relationship by being under this person's kind of blanket or umbrella. That's what I'm hearing. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. So let's get our clarifiers. You know I love my clarifiers. Two of Wands. Did I tell you mulling over something of how they doing? Two of Wands in the upright for the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords in the upright of not moving. They don't know. Okay, let's start with the relationship first. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. They don't know which way to go when it comes to pursuing a relationship with you, or you pursuing a relationship with somebody else. Either they can go down the path by stringing you with some emotions, or they can work with you on trying to be an equal dominating factor in a relationship. That's what I'm hearing. So they don't know they have these options, but they don't know which way to go with it when it comes to pursuing a relationship with you. They're trying to figure out which way I should kind of get on his game plan, but I don't understand which way, or her game plan, but I don't understand which way I could do this. Both of them are sound choices. Yeah, I can sex them down and get them, or I prove that I'm an equal and you don't shut me out, and we're going to work on this together, and we both just going to be kind of a control freak power couple, and this is how I'm going to get down. But they don't want to move on it because they don't know how your reaction is going to be. That's what I'm hearing. They don't know how your reaction is going to be if they come at either angle. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, it just say you got different paths to pursue on bringing some kind of new skill into your work set, or obtaining a new skill when it comes to working at your current job, or you have a couple jobs that you figured may work out and satisfy both your needs to complete your work life that you could go down and do. That's all it is. Yep, there you go. The Chariot for the Emperor in the upright. Wow. Definitely. Let's start with the relationship first. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. That this person is on the go all the time. They are so driven. They're trying to win. They're trying to get their win on. That's what I'm finna say. They trying to get their win on. When they want a relationship, they're gonna go for it, and they want to make sure they're going for the right thing. They won't move unless it's the right thing. They see this in you, you see this in them, and once they can get out of this whole which way to go, they're gonna charge for it and try to get in a relationship. But I'm telling you, the person that controls a chariot is almost like a knight or an emperor. So you getting somebody that is, they may be super ego driven. That's what I'm hearing. They may be super ego driven, and it to crack that angle causes you to freeze up and get in a relationship with them. That's what I'm hearing. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. You know what I'm saying? That they so walled up that if you want to get in a relationship with them and try to use that angle of I want to be your equal, you can't find a way to get to it because it's so, the bar is super high. I mean, it's super high. This is almost like gymnastic high, and you like, damn, how am I gonna jump all that? Wait a minute, you asking for a lot, and it's leaving you unsure of like, oh, should I go and do that? I don't know if I can even go that high with that, to get in a relationship with this person. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, it's just saying one of the paths eventually, after this mulling this over, if you're going for a new job, you're going to rush forward and go ahead and throw your hat in. If it's a promotion, you're going to throw your hat in. If it's a new job that you feel that satisfies both those needs and complete your work life to a point to make you satisfied and you obtaining what you need to complete everything to feel like your work life is complete, you're going to move ahead. After you sit there and ponder it and reevaluate what skills you have to go and do it. Wow. The Jack of Cups. The Jack of Cups in this deck is actually the Page of Cups. Wow. With the King of Cups. Okay. Let's start with the relationship first. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. And I hope you don't see this in them. You see this person, and you may see this person, him or her, as emotionally weaker than you. So you not really trying to pursue them, or you is going to pursue them, because you the bigger emotional factor in the relationship, and you see their emotions is like, it's not, I ain't gonna say two together. They're still finding themselves when it comes to it. You know what I'm saying? They still, because the Jackson Pages are young people or they could be younger than you, that are now kind of my what I call is sowing my oats emotionally of how to get their foot wet in a relationship. This may be their first relationship. This may be a person that doesn't know how to navigate their emotions via versus being by themselves or with somebody else. That's what I'm hearing. They don't know which way to navigate it. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like with the cards, they're going to run up. It's just they seem like they have to build up courage to get ready to talk to you, because emotionally and power-wise, you're presenting yourself more stronger than them. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, if this is this is what I'm hearing, you're starting to lose emotion for your current workspace. They know you got the emotions there, but something is going on and it's weakening out. It's like you still got feelings for the job. Don't get it twisted, because it got a paycheck or whatever, but you're not into it like the way you need to be into it no more. First, you probably got there and you was gun-ho and you did all this stuff and you built what you built there. Now it's becoming mundane, and it's like you kind of tapped your skills out there. That's what I'm hearing. You kind of tapped your skills out already. So you losing the feeling of that job. If it's a new job, it's just saying one of them sparked. If you're going for a new job, it's saying one of the two that you may have on the table that you're not making a move on. It's kind of intriguing you. You find their description interesting. You find what they're offering very interesting. You're not really fully engaged in it. It's kind of teasing you. It's teasing you with words, basically. And it's kind of tugging on your heartstring of, oh, maybe I will go and do it because it's something there, that's moving me to go and get that job. Wow. The Lovers in reverse. Didn't I tell you sitting back and trying to figure out how they going to fit in a relationship? Didn't I tell you? Let's start with relationship first, since I was talking down that line. This person, one thing I'm getting is this person, Aries, either they're talking to you, you talking to them. This person ain't never been in a relationship before. So that's why the Tower came out, because once they get in a relationship, they're going to be rocked because they ain't never been in a relationship before. They're confused on the prowl of how to get somebody. Plus, they haven't been in a full gauge in relationship, and they don't know that's a part of the tree of life of being in a relationship or having a union. They just not getting it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say they naive. They just don't have experience in being in a relationship. So they really have to sit back and figure out how they fit in a relationship. And I swear to God, this is a younger person. I swear I hope you ain't chicken hawking or cougaring. You know what I'm saying? But this person is younger than you, and this person may have been single all the time. So you come kind of rock their socks off, and then they want to be in a relationship, but they never had that relationship structure. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing. They don't have the relationship structure down. Aries, they see this in you. You see this in them. If it's a job thing, like I told you, you losing the feeling. You feeling like at one time the job you was having was a perfect match. At one time, maybe it was the newity of it. Maybe you just got your foot in the door and then just years just kept stacking on it. But it's you definitely ready to disconnect from this job because you feel it's not your place no more. For some reason, that's what I'm hearing. It's not your place no more. It was at one time, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? And that can go if you're going for a new one or at your current one. You lost the feeling. It's diminishing. Now you have a feeling that it's just not you no more. I'm not going to say the job did you negative or nothing. It's just not you no more. You changed into something else work-wise. That the job is not fitting no more. That's all I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Wow. 8 of Wands in the upright. Wow, 8 of Wands on the tree of life. Let's start with the job thing first. If you are looking for another job or you still at your current job, you're going to waiting for some news to come in on something that will strike your interest to complete you out, and you're trying to tailor it to your life, this job, or you're going to be rushing to make a move to go to another job due to the lost feelings or something that happened at the job that you didn't expect. It could either be a corporate change, a new damn rule, or new bosses, or the company can be restructuring in such a way that they're adopting stupid stuff that you feel is out of your work character. That's what I'm hearing. It's out of your work character. They changed heads, or they changed their policies, or how they do their job, or they do something that it caused a little chaos, but at the same time it doesn't mesh with you no more. That's what I'm hearing. It just doesn't mesh. If this is a relationship, Aries, they see this in you. You see this in them. They're gonna. I'm seeing this more of you rushing up on this person. You ready to make a rush on this person and do what they gonna do. I mean, do what you gonna do with them. You're gonna make a rush on them and try to figure out if if you're going to bring them in. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make a move, but you're gonna still mull over this issue. You're gonna still mull. This person you rushing up is still gonna take their time and not move as forward with getting in a one-on-one because it's just a new thing to them. That's all I'm hearing. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. Let's go and get it, keep it moving. Yeah, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, let's start with the relationship thing first. I might as well just bring it out. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. They scared. What I'm hearing, they scared to get in a relationship because one, it's too new for them. Number two, that they scared of being in a union. They're scared of doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing they very timid. Excuse me. And I'm hearing they're obsessed with not losing themselves. I'm telling you, you presenting that power, or to whoever you dealing with to get in a relationship is presenting this power that is making you scared to pursue them, to be in a one-on-one. I think the key factor is somebody is scared of losing their individuality and not having a voice and getting washed out once they get into a union. That's why I keep hearing it, because this person, either Aries, you doing this or they doing this to you, that they're just not going to move because they're scared of that relationship change. If this is job front, yeah, you lost the feeling. You lost the feeling. If you're currently working with a job, you lost the feeling. You're done with it. That change that happened at that job front, you done with it. It didn't move you no way, no how. It became chaotic. It became like you just like went from hot to cold real quick when it comes to the job thing. You know what I'm saying? You just did it. Yeah, whatever change they did at that building, you didn't do it. If you're trying to go for another job or promotion or whatever, you're kind of scared of putting yourself out there. That's what I'm hearing. You're kind of scared of putting yourself out there because you don't know what kind of catastrophic change it will bring. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how it's going to hit you. So you're kind of scared of not going all the way with it. That's all I'm hearing with putting your name in the hat for a promotion or another job. Yep. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yep. Okay, let's start with the job thing. This is definitely saying what I'm hearing. This is if you were with a current job. I'm hearing I invested too much with these people. That's what I'm hearing. I invested too much with these people just to walk away almost like without no 401k or without no money, no severance package. I invest too much time with them to walk away out of this box with nothing. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. So you stuck to stay there, and because you don't want to walk out the door with nothing. That's what I'm hearing. You do not want, because anybody knows about my seven pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing set up there. Or you already tapped it out. That's what I'm hearing. You already tapped out the skill, the coin. You tapped everything out. There's nothing left there for you to achieve. You're running on either the job satisfy you or I have control over all these people. But financially, it's tapped out. You could be maxed out. You could be already hit your plateau with them. You know what I'm saying? And you're trying to figure out, how can I get some more? But you can't get more with them. That's what I'm hearing. You can't get more with them because you tapped them out already. If you're going for another job, It's saying that one of these jobs that you're going for is giving you some contradictory information that got you frozen. You know what I'm saying? Or you got other options in there, and the contradictory information that they may be presenting to you have something to do with a financial thing, and you're trying to figure out, can I work with it? You know what I'm saying? Can I do something with that? Okay, you making me this offer, it's confusing me. I can't get the dollar sign inked on paper, but okay, boy bye, girl bye, boss bye. And I can't work with what you're talking about somehow. So I'm not going to move on you, but I'm trying to figure out why you're, for this position or this, that, and the other, why you're not offering more. Why you're not making it solid. You know what I'm saying? You're talking in iffies about it. That's what I'm hearing. You're talking about iffies about this money. You're talking very iffy about it. This if you're going to a new job. Aries, they see this in you. You see this in your relationship. You know y'all want this. The person that's scared and don't want to run up, you know what I'm saying, that's still trying to mold their issues over. Remember I said they're trying to figure out how they fit in the scenario? They still trying to figure what they going to bring to the table. They may figure they have nothing to bring to the table to build on. That's why they can probably not move it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they feel like they haven't set up enough stuff in their personal life to move towards you, to be in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you in Aries. Aries, you see this in them. Plus, they're young. You know what I'm saying? And they're kind of scaredish. You know what I'm saying? And you present yourself with a lot of power, or this other person is presenting themselves with a lot of power. But they may figure they don't have enough to bring to the table when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. Aries, they see this in you. You see this in them. Wow, you're reading it. Wow, okay. Six of Swords in the upright for the Emperor and the Chariot. Wow. You know you love me when I go wow. Somebody, Aries, this is you. I'm dead dog serious. This is you. You ready to move on this youngster. Let's start with relationship first. Whoever this young person is, they see this in you. You see this in them. You ready to make a move on it. Maybe that young chicken or that young cougar got you jumping. I don't know. Because you ready to make a move towards them to offer the power and the love to them and kind of wrap them in the rapture. I'm telling you, you're coming off too powerful. You coming off, I ain't gonna say hungry. You're coming off like you putting the marks up there. And this person is like timiding down and stuff. But you ready to move forward and get them. And I'm telling you, you ready to come and go and get this person to be in a relationship. I mean, you got the Chariot and the Six of Wands. You is definitely moving, is Six of Swords. You definitely moving in that direction to go and get that person in the month of March. Either they going to come at you real hard on it, or you coming hard about being in this relationship with this kind of person that don't have all their stuff set up and can't figure out their feelings, and they sitting in the corner kind of with a dunce hat trying to figure out what's going on when it comes to being in a relationship. Now, it is what it is. I mean, if it's a job thing, I already told you, you lost the feeling with that job and you tapped it out and you ain't got nothing set up there. I mean, you don't owe the people nothing. You gave them your time to them. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of over the work environment, the people, or it's just not satisfying you or completing you work-wise, you ready to move. You looking for a new territory to conquer. That's what I'm hearing on the job front. You looking for new territory to conquer. You know what I'm saying? You ready to like, okay, this just don't have enough speed for me. It just doesn't have, something about it is not working for me. I'm looking for something new to do. You know what I'm saying? New to do. And if you're currently at your job, see, the problem is this has nothing to do with you staying at this job. Even though people is locking to the job for coin, but you may be coming to a realization that No matter how hard you crack that cookie or you deal with your bosses in a certain way or you do certain stuff with the company, that you tapped out all avenues with it. That's what I'm hearing. You tapped out all avenues. It might be time to be, it might, now I'm saying might be time to reconsider what skills you have in a new work market and pick up and leave, because the situation you currently at that job just ain't, it's just not meshing no more. That's all I'm hearing. Wow. Wow, this page is really stuck. The Eight of Wands in reverse for the page and the King of Cups. Wow. They froze it. Let's start with the relationship first. You might as well do it. They frozen. They not moving. Somehow, some way, they see this in you, Aries. Aries, you see this in them. They're not moving. Somebody's coming off too strong. That's what I'm hearing. They coming off too strong, and this person just is not trying to run up to talk to you. Or you're not trying to run up and talk to them to begin in a relationship. It's kind of like you letting time, I'm hearing you letting time kind of wash it away and trying to get them back later when they at a better frame of mind to kind of digest them or them to digest you about being in a one-on-one relationship. That's what I'm hearing. So you're not trying to pursue them or go hard. You want to go? Maybe you're going to try a subtle approach. That's what I'm hearing too. You so gun up about going for them, but you see that they scared about being in a relationship or taking a tumble with you. You may be trying to say, well, maybe I shouldn't go full gauge on them. Maybe I should just creep up on them and just hit them a little bit, and walk away and don't deal with them. Then don't walk away, kind of keep them casual. Chipping at the wall. That's what I'm hearing. Chipping at the wall when it comes to being in a relationship with them. Aries, they see this in you. You see this in them. If it's a job thing, before you would make this move, you're kind of stuck for a minute. And I think you're stuck because you're just not finding the perfect fit out there to change into another job yet. You're stuck to the point is you waiting for some information about certain things that are not coming in the way you want to. You're stuck. You kind of stuck there for a hot minute. You ready to move and do what you're going to do. You sitting back, evaluating your skills and stuff to see what you got. You know what I'm saying? The job is just not meshing no more. You tapped it out. But you're sitting back because nothing came across you to move you to go in that direction. Okay, well, yeah, that's all I'm hearing. Yeah, the death in reverse. Yep. This could be for relationship and job. Aries, they see this in you. You see this in them. You currently with a job or you're looking for a job. You're not ready to put a death to it yet. Like I said, nothing is hitting with the job thing. Nothing is hitting you just yet to go and get something. You're not ready to guillotine the job just yet because nothing came across. Nothing is striking you. So you're going to stay stationary for a minute when it comes to this job. You're going to definitely stay stationary for a minute before something will come up and kind of strike you to go and pursue it. If it's a relationship thing, it's just saying that you're going to nickel and you're not going to hit this person real hard on this relationship. You're not going to serve them the whole plate on it. Aries, they doing this to you, you doing this to them. When it comes to talking about being in a relationship, you're not going to serve it to them all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, chipping at that wall, you about to chip at that wall for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? And this person may be slow to pick up on it, or they so wrapped up of being in a relationship and what's going to happen to me. Boy, you're going to be chipping at that wall for a long time. You might be chipping at that with a teaspoon. I don't know what you're going to be doing because you kind of is maybe all this pursuing of this person, knowing that this person is kind of straddling the fence about being in a relationship, is kind of like turning you off about going after the person. They see this in you, Aries. Aries, they see this in you. But they yeah, it's like either you gonna nickel and dime this person, hit them, get them, hit them, and kind of chip away about being in a relationship with them, or you're gonna just drop the whole idea because they're too young. They ain't been in a relationship. They don't know what they want. You know what I'm saying? And you might move on to somebody else because it seems like it's another one out there, that could be a possibility. And I'm saying it could be because with the Seven of Pentacles next to the Two of Wands, they could be a possibility. They might be an afterthought when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. You see this about this person, they see this about you. Wow. I never seen somebody reading go from having an emotional attack to going to the opposite side. Knight of Cups in reverse. Let's start with relationship first. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. They losing the feeling. They're losing the feeling of even pursuing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. They losing the feeling in it because of either the scaredness, them being too young, never being in a relationship, and it's taking too much. I want to say coaxing or I hope I'm using that word right, or trying to string them along to get them in a relationship, and you losing feeling about it. It's like, yeah, why I gotta do all this to try to get this person in a relationship? It's like they want it or they don't. You know what I'm saying? They want a relationship. Yeah, they want a relationship, but they gotta figure out where they fitting at with this. You know what I'm saying? Me trying to string them along. Ooh, I was rocking socks for them. Now, no, not really. They see this in you, Aries. Aries, you see this in them. If it's the job thing, it's saying if you're currently on a job, you trying to maintain your feelings at the job, even though you have this dissatisfaction. You may want something new. You tapped out the skills and the coin on it. That you mustering up feelings to stay there. That's all I'm hearing. You're mustering up feelings to stay there, to earn a paycheck and just keep it moving. What I'm saying, how about this? This is what I'm hearing. You're going numb at the job. Now, let me explain that. When you go numb at a job, it means you may lost the feeling of doing anything at that job. But when you go numb, you just go in there, be blinded. You sort of attached to the people you work with in the environment or whatever, but you're not fully emotionally engaged in it. It's like you're operating in this bubble. In this bubble, when you walk into your work environment, I'm in this bubble. I'm here to do this job. I'm not trying to get with you on that or that. I'm here for the job. It's not being sterile. Because you be sterile at a job, you coming off like a bitch. It's like, get away from me. I'm doing my job. Bye. I don't want to deal with you like that. But you kind of having some feeling in it because you in this work sphere. That's what I'm going to say. You in this work sphere to keep your money up. So you just mustering feeling up, even though you is super dissatisfied. You know what I'm saying? He's in the reverse. You really disgusted with being there. That's what I'm hearing. You really disgusted with being there. But you kind of, because you started off as a king and then you flying all off the ricker, and it is diminishing at times and points during the work day, the work week, the work month, and you're just mustering feelings to exist there to earn a check. You know what I'm saying? If this is going for a new job, it's just still saying that nothing is coming across the table for you to go and pursue another job. It's just saying nothing is striking you. Excuse me, I had to get a sip of my coffee. But it's just saying nothing came across the table to strike you to go and pursue another job. That's it. That's all I'm hearing. Ooh. This Queen of Wands, I mean, this Queen of Coins been coming up all kind of ways, and she's been funny style so far in reverse. Let's start with the job front first. I hate to do this to an earth sign because earth signs are really good people. But y'all been coming up. I swear to God, in the month of March, y'all going, I got to do y'all reading next. I got to do Capricorn or somebody's reading next, Taurus or whatever. Because somebody in these earth signs is coming off like a real bitch. They coming off like a greedy bitch. I mean, I'm sorry. That's my words, but they coming off greedy, non-nurturing, cold, and they about their coin, and that's it. You know, this is on the job front. They about their coin, and that's it. You can't tell me, I don't care about your feelings. Give me that coin. You make me that money. Boy, girl, teenage worker, boss, manager, supervisor, I don't care. You get me that money. You know what I'm saying? They run down the whole job description and tell them, get me that money. They coming off like a real cold, thirsty person. You know what I'm saying? And maybe this person became a manager at your job or another controlling factor at your job and just something going backwards. Once this person took control of your work environment, you was done with it. You was done. You said, I'm done. I ain't finna do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe this person got a promotion over you and she did her move to get it. I ain't gonna get mad at her, but once she took control, it just went sour. It just went sour. Your work environment went sour. Turning you off from it. It is what it is. And if this is you going for another job, you dealing with stingy people. When you getting these offers from people, that's why you probably confused about how to set up something with them, because they being real stingy on the coin if you applying for something else. They being real Scrooges about what they're going to offer for this new title or position. If this is a relationship, Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. Either this young person don't have enough coin to match you, you know what I'm saying, or you're looking at them as, okay, you second combing them, and it's kind of like, okay, I like them because they young, but they never been in a relationship. They kind of broke. They got nothing set up for themselves. The feeling of going after them is diminishing real fast. And maybe because they don't have nothing set up for themselves, or maybe this young person's a gold digger. That's what I'm hearing too. Maybe this person want to be bought instead of buy a relationship. That's what I'm hearing. Buy a relationship. Rent a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Rent that love. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing. You know, and it's turning you off like I got that kind of power. I don't need to buy nothing. You know, and I definitely ain't gonna buy a piece. That's what I'm not gonna do. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not gonna buy a piece. You know, so the feeling of talking to this person or bringing them in your fold is just a done deal. You know what I'm saying? Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. Let's get this last row up. Wow. 6 of Wands in reverse. Let's start with the job thing first. If you're currently at the job, when I told you tapped out, you ain't getting no shine there either. It's not giving you that warm, fuzzy feeling to stay there. It's just not. They're not giving you praise. You already did your time with them. I already see that. You did your time with them. You know, you just in this kind of endless space of being there. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting no shine there. You tapped them out. You know, I ain't saying they're not forgetting you. It's just you may be an older worker and they don't pay attention to it. They like that young stuff. The young worker is the cat's meow to them. Older people that been there already know the rules. You know what I'm saying? You're not the shine no more. You know what I'm saying? When you first got there, you probably was. And then after years get on the job, it's like, nah, your shine lost at the job. So it's turning you off and you're ready to find something else. If you're going for a new job, it's just saying that you starting back over again. You're going to go there as something brand new. You're going to pop up at whatever this job is if you're going to go for it. And you ain't going to get no accolades. You ain't going to get no shine. You ain't going to be looked at like, oh, wow, we heard about you or whatever. You going in as a whole hum and being done with it. You know, you're going to do your 90 and keep it moving, really. That's what I'm hearing. You're going to do your 90 and keep it moving to see if you can build something with the new company, if you're going with something new. If this is a relationship thing, because they straddling the fence, or this person may be a gold digger, or this person is too young, or never been in a relationship, you lackluster. That's all I'm hearing. You lost it for them. It's like, ugh, nah. I'm telling you, you was like, I'm done. And the last month reading, I was laughing at you. I don't want to do this, but you was like, bye. You was done with. I mean, this person went from yeah to I'm cool. I mean, wow. I mean, because they not fitting what you want. That's what I'm hearing. Because when you got the Tree of Life card in reverse, you're searching for what you want. You searching for what you want, and this person you thought had it at one time, and you was really sitting back and trying to mold how they can work in it, or they is doing this to you, how they can work themselves with you on a one-on-one. But oh, that soda went flat. I hate to tell you, that soda went flat on them. They see that on you, Aries, you see it on them. Hey, it is what it is. The soda went flat. It sat on the counter too long. I hate to be real. Aries, I'm done with you. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Is you driving the issue about that coin? You really want somebody to be set up. You ain't trying to build. Let's start with the relationship thing first. See, I'm about to start laughing at you again. You want somebody that's two together. That's what it is. This person, this candidate you talking to, they see this in you, Aries, you see this in them. They stuff ain't together. You want somebody is emotionally together, got their coin together, so you don't have to sacrifice your independence or use some of your controlling factor to get this person in shape to be in a relationship. That's what I'm hearing. You want them two together, or they see you as being two together and they scared to run up. They know they broke. Come on, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse via versus you with the 10 of Pentacles. They broke compared to you. They broke and ain't got nothing set up when it comes to having something solid to build a relationship with. And they're a chicken and baby cougar. Wow. Okay. They see this in you, Aries. Aries, you see this in them. You know what I'm saying? So I think when I told you, you put that bar up there real high, you put it up there real high. This person can't jump it. They can't jump it. You know how they spring off the board and do gymnastics? This one hit the pole. This one hit that bar. They sprang up in the air and went bing and hit their jaw on it and fell right back on that mat. That's what they did. Because they just not matching up of what you want to complete your life when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, it's telling you looking for the money. You're looking for the money. You remember I told you was tapped out. I told you at that current job you was tapped out. You moving on to some new money. I'm telling you, you looking for a new coin. It is what it is. You're looking for a new coin so you can work it out and keep yourself moving and yourself interested. Maybe you're looking for a new job, to bring you some money because you want to start your own business and have your own power to your own thing. That's what I'm hearing too. And this other job that you currently on, it ain't satisfying it. It ain't getting you what you need to build some independence for yourself or starting a business or whatever. That's what I'm hearing. If you currently at a job, You ready to jump ship and find some money. That's what it is. You ready to just jump ship and find some money. It is what it is. I can't get it no more than that. You ready to pick up bounce. You know you got the skill. You've been mulling over it. And you ready to jump. The problem is, I'm not seeing no information coming. Or you have some information that's coming slow of you doing a move with this. Okay, let's get another card. Okay, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Wow. Let's start with the relationship first. They see this in you, you see this in them. They come off as a little bit of a liar, or you ask them certain things about themselves or information about themselves about being in a relationship, and either they white lying it or they're just not answering the question. You know what I'm saying? They just not doing it. Aries, you doing this to somebody doing this to you and stuff. And that's probably one of those things that's another key factor that's turning you off about that. Oh, he tells a little bit of white lies, or I'm trying to get them in a relationship, but they're not understanding. Remember I said that in the reading? They're not understanding. They're not getting it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's a turnoff to you. You like your stuff, you like them people like this. No, this one is like, it's not clicking the way you want to. That's all I'm getting. They see this in you, Aries. You see this in them. You know what I'm saying? For a job thing, it just said that either you already mulled this over to make a move, and it's no more somebody can bring you to convince you any different of not leaving to another job and finding you some more money, or one information that's coming to you about you pursuing another job is not all the way clear. It's just fogged up. It's not all the way clear. Some of the job description ain't matching what they're talking about. It is what it is. Jobs do that all the time. They just do that. Wow. This one prime young chicken didn't. Damn. It's about to be Foster Farms and fried somewhere. 3 of Pentacles in reverse for the Death. The Lovers in reverse. And the 9 of Wands. Remember I told you buy a relationship. That's what I'm getting. Let's talk about that. Aries, you doing this to somebody doing this to you. They're scared to work on a relationship already. This youngster or whoever is not willing to build nothing. They don't want to spend their coin or put any kind of physical effort in of nurturing a relationship. They're a difficult person to work with. Maybe this person ain't running them because they see you as a difficult person to work with. So, definitely if you raise the bar all the way high and they falling down on it, you raised it so high that they can't work with it. They doing this to you, Aries. Aries, you did this to them that you raised it so high you can't work with what's being dropped on the table. They got nothing set up. They never been in a relationship. They fogged out. They can't get the clue. You want more. You trying to make sure your work life or relationship life is tight, and they're just not. It's just not fitting. You can't work with it. Remember I said you can't work with it. You're trying to find ways to move forward with it, to be in a relationship, but every time you keep sitting back, I swear to God, 9 things already came up on them. I swear to God, 9 things already came up on them. They broke, that's 1. The emotions all tore up, that's 2. I'm counting it. You can't work with it, 3. You know what I'm saying? Got nothing set up, 4. Never been in a relationship, 5. I'm counting them. Too young, 6. You raise the bar too high, 7. And they trapped and confused and don't know which way to go, 8. Okay, it's all up there, 8. Really, 8. And they definitely slow about being in a relationship. There's your nine. There's your nine. There's your nine. And they fogged out. There's a 10 for you. But yeah, they gone. They toe up. They toe up. You just can't work with it. Aries, they see this in you. You see this in them. If it's a job thing, you're just looking for a perfect match. You looking for something to work with you. Maybe you got a chaotic schedule and the other job is already tailored to it. That's why I'm hearing. So you trying to find one that will work with what you want to do and still carve out the same work time that you already into, but who you finding to work with don't want to work with what you're presenting. That's what I'm hearing. So that's on finding a new job or your current job. They just not trying to work with what you're trying to bring to the table when it comes to the job thing. Can we stop getting these wands? Damn. 9 of wands, 8 of wands, 9 of wands. 9 of wands in the reverse. I think the issue has been mulled over already. I think the decision has already been made. The decision already been made. Now, let's start with relationship first. I think you mulled it over already and came to your conclusion. And came to your conclusion that you're not going to pursue that. Because you're not going to pursue it no more. They see this in you, Aries. Aries, you see this in this person when it comes to a relationship. You're not going to pursue it no more. I think you're going to drop that. You're going to drop that. Or they're going to drop you because you raised the bar too high and you're too much for them, if that's what you're demanding from them. You know, with being in a one-on-one relationship. They see this in you, you see this in them. The whole issue's dead. From the start of the time to the end of March, the issue's dead of pursuing this one person because they're not coming with what you want them to come with. They're not reaching no kind of relationship marks of stuff you want to work with when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. So you like, okay, I'm not going to deal with you like that. I don't want to keep coaxing you to be in a relationship with me. I don't have to keep doing this. I can spend more time finding somebody new. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to mull over trying to get you when I can get somebody else that may be simpler. You know what I'm saying? That may be willing to be in a relationship. Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. If it's you, it just say you stuck for a minute. You stuck for a minute until this one job that you're looking for or what you want from the current job is going to come through or whatever. You're stuck. You're just stuck. I mean, it's just you frozen for a minute. And I think it's more of a coin thing because maybe the coin is providing a good enough money for you. It's just not providing the work life that you want, but it is providing money, so you're kind of frozen there. So let's get this last card and see what we're talking about. Okay, 2 fell out. The other one slid, so I'm going to get it. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Cups. I'm going to take both of them. I told you I'd take anything. For the relationship thing. This person is throwing... You want to make sure your emotions is still intact if you're going to get in a one-on-one relationship with somebody. That's already obvious because the card slid out and I have to take it. This person you dealing with that you're trying to get in a relationship with, Aries, they see this in you, you see this in them. They ain't going to bring what you think they're going to bring into the relationship. It's going to be off kilter. You're going to have to crutch this person all through the relationship. Plus, it's not no even given time of when this turnaround is going to happen. That's the whole thing. It's no time giving of if you get in a relationship with this person and you have to kind of carry the relationship. It's going to seem endless. That's why I'm here. It's going to seem endless. Either they see this in you, Aries, you see this in them because you want to make sure, even if you lower your bar, you want to make sure with the Queen of Cups in the upright that you want to keep your emotions intact during this whole process of being in a relationship. They see this in you, you see this in them. If it's a job thing, You dealing with some if you're going for another job, you dealing with some stingy employers. I'm telling you, you dealing with one-sided and uh um employers. That's one thing. You are applying to one-sided employers. They want this and they don't want to pay. They just want this and they don't want to pay. And you taking some of it too hard, but you ain't trying to dedicate or put your foot down on telling a person, yeah, I'll go with you, or I'll not go with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to you. You're kind of intriguing me, but not really, because you're not offering no coin. Because I like that big money. I like that big money. You diminish my money by 6, and you diminish my money by 4. I'm already working with 10. You diminished it by 4, and you're not gonna be fair with it. Oh no, I can't work with you. So you kind of guarding your emotions when you're talking to these other employers that want to be cheap of offering something for your skills, so you can find a better work mesh that satisfy you. I think coin, with this coming up like that in the tree of life, and you're looking for, I think money is not the problem. I think it's more an emotional thing, and you're looking for a job that's going to give you that kind of balance that you're looking for. The power and the emotional satisfaction of doing that job or working for that company. If you're currently with a job, to me, it's a done damn deal. It's a done damn deal. You ready to move because things became off kilter. Somebody took over and damaged everything at your job. They ruined it. You know what I'm saying? Made everything unfair, one-sided towards certain people. You know what I'm saying? And I told you just keep feeling there to keep your coin going, because they may, like I said, they may be paying a good coin. You just keeping your feelings wavering. You know, you're going to just waver your feelings with dealing with the people and kind of ride the issue out. You know what I'm saying? You in a strong mind, in a position to do it. You're just going to ride out your current situation due to the money thing that they're paying you to perform that job. It is what it is. So let me go ahead and shake my famous dice to see what time frame. I'm dropping it a little bit before March. You know what I'm saying? So it could be starting now. March hit is going to take off or do what it's going to do with this reading. And it's going to play out for the time what the dice is going to actually say for the actual months on. So let's go and see what we're working with. You got 10 days. Kind of right time for jobs and people to go through your life. 10 weeks, 10 months. Wow, that's a lot of months, but 10 months. You may have to work this job for 10 months to wait to see if something comes through. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this youngster you're trying to talk to, or they trying to talk to you, maybe to get all their stuff together, it's going to take them 10 months to get their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? That could happen. But it's 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months. You know what I'm saying? Is the time frame that all this stuff could be jumping off and stuff. You know. So I hope you like this reading. Go ahead and hit the subscribe. Go ahead and you can thumb it up or down. Do what you do. Leave your comments in there at the bottom of the comment box, and I will talk to you later.